many ex-bitches you got then? Stop playing.
I ain't got none.
You don't have any?
None.
How many girls you used to talk to?
Zero. You're the only girl I ever met.
How many girls would you talk to at one time back in the day?
I don't know.
You don't know that many?
Hell no, I don't remember. It's erased from my memory, like Men in Black. You know, that I did that to myself. You know what I mean?
You used to dog bitches back in the day?
So in this video, we're exploring how women expect a lot from a man while dating. Like they have this long list of expectations, you know? Like long enough, you can't even see the damn end of this thing. It's like you either gotta be this tall, make that X amount of money, live in this kind of place, drive that kind of car. You gotta be doing this kind of thing with your life. You gotta be born on this type of date. Your star sign has to be that kind of sign. And don't forget her other demands of what you need to do for her in the relationship, such as open the door for her, surprise her with gifts, pay for everything, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. You name it, bro. They have these long expectations, you know. But when a man counteracts it with an expectation of their own, just one expectation, whether it's don't go to clubs frequently every weekend, or cut off your whole friends, or stop dressing in ways that will indicate that you're single, you're in a relationship now. Of course you shouldn't, you know. All of a sudden this starts off on arguments. All of a sudden you're now insecure. All of a sudden you're now restricting her freedom. All of a sudden now it's not fair. The relationship is not fair. You're controlling her life. You know how it's so funny how things can't go both ways though, you know. But yeah, you gotta be bringing these kind of attributes to the relationship in order to date her, but you can't ask of anything from her, you know. It's kind of odd. Well, you want to know something? Men are done bending backwards for these women, right? They're done, bro. Alright, so in this video we got more snippets to react to. Make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and let's go.
Imagine my fucking surprise when I turn on the new season of Love is Blind this morning and see my fucking boyfriend. Yeah. Are you shocked? Because I sure as hell am. I feel like I'm experiencing such a wide range of emotions, heartbreak, jealousy, shock, rage. Why the fuck is my man on TV? And why the fuck is he on a dating show talking to other women? Obviously, I'm not going to tell you who it is. I still think he's the love of my life, and we can work past this. So, like, I'm not going to say his name, but holy fuck, this is just how I'm feeling right now. I literally watched the first episode. I had to turn it off because I was literally just staring at the screen like, hello? Hello? As an avid reality TV show watcher, I see this happen all the time with girls where they're like, that's my man on TV. How did this happen? And I'm like, well, that's kind of embarrassing. How did you not know? And now it's happening to me. Of course, he's in this pod talking to beautiful women. For all I know, I thought he was on a fucking business trip. He couldn't talk to me because he was working. Come to find out you're dating other people? Are you fucking kidding me? He's talking to this woman who has a child. I can't compete with that, and she's stunning. Do I keep watching this season? Do I say something to him? I haven't seen him or spoken to him about this. Just don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I feel like all I can do right now is just like talk about how I'm feeling, and I'm just so hurt and I don't know where to go.
Wow. That's hilarious, bro. Your man literally lied to your face to just go on a dating show. That now says everything it needs to about your relationship, right? He was done with you. He was tired of you, you know. I know you want to work it out with him, but look at him. If you were the one for him, he wouldn't be exploring these options out there on television, you know. And matter of fact, he didn't even tell you about it beforehand. You have to see him on live television. And it's actually so funny, but there's always two sides to every story. Now, I wonder what his version is. Maybe he had broken up with you before going to the show. You just don't remember it. Now, all of a sudden, you see him talking to all these women and all. You consider as if you guys are still together. But maybe you guys have been long broken up before. You know, that's the one thing women don't get, right? They like to twist and bend things a little bit without realizing that, hey, the relationship was over a while ago. You just don't want to accept the fact. Now you're singing with somebody else. He's having so much fun. Even though I don't believe in this dating shows or whatever, it's bullshit. But regardless, you know. Or another reason could be she wants to shed light into her life, right? Like, because the people that go into these shows now, they become somewhat of famous, right? So if she wants to be co-labeled, you know, with this dude, you know, so that will boost up her status as well, right? That will boost her name, her publicity as well. Women do this all the time, bro, right? They do this for attention, to create a spotlight on her. Like, you know, why would you tell us his story but you don't want to name his name? You want some clout with it too, right? It's okay, be honest. I know you do.
You didn't get me anything for Valentine's Day?
No, I don't.
There's a flower shop on the corner of your job. You couldn't walk there on your lunch break? My fiance hates me. How many Valentines is this now? No flowers, no card, nothing. How many? One time when we were getting back together, you got me flowers one time. But after that, no flowers. Ever since we had kids, no flowers, no nothing.
The reason why he didn't do any of those things for you for Valentine's Day is because he doesn't have to. He was able to be with you for 7 years while not meeting those expectations for you. He has conditioned you to accept less. You're going to marry this man knowing that he doesn't meet your needs, that he doesn't prioritize your happiness. Now, some men are going to say this is just some money grab from the candy companies and the flower companies and all of that. But why does it even matter? It's all about the effort. Yes, the flower shop was right near his job. He doesn't care if they were handing out flowers for free. He doesn't think you're worth that kind of effort. So you're making these videos and showing us, this man doesn't, you said in the video, my fiance doesn't even like me. That man didn't even say, that's not true. Why would you say that? He didn't even argue with you. He doesn't have to keep you, and that's why he'll never do it.
This is horse shit, bro. You know, women will always accuse you and they will always, you know, slam you when you just missed that one Valentine. You didn't get them a gift. All of a sudden, they're pressure cooking you now. They're throwing you in the oven, bro. You're under fire right now, bro. They're roasting you. At the end of the day, they don't see what you do for her behind the scenes. Same as this woman who's talking right now, right? My man here, he's working. He's with her, right? They're in a house. All the bills are getting paid. Who's paying the bills? So he's in every day like Valentine's. Why does it have to be that one day on February 14th where he has to bring you candy, chocolate, flowers, all this to just showcase his love for you while he's doing that all year round, 365 days a year? You know, as long as he's going to work, he's coming home, he's paying the bills, he's taking care of all the basic needs, right? And he's still treating you like a woman. I think that's all the gift you need. That's one thing I don't understand, why women always put so much pressure on this one day of the year, you know, Valentine's, and then they're expecting gift, chocolate, and for you to prove how much you love them. It's like, bro, you've been doing that every day. So that one day, whether you go get a chocolate or flower, it's not gonna mean jack shit to you because you're doing this every day. And matter of fact is, women don't realize that if you didn't care or love them, you wouldn't be with them. Why would a guy be with her, for example? Tell me, why would he be with her for this long if he didn't love her, you know? That's the one thing. It's like 1 + 1 = 2, but women out here try to make this a whole physics problem, bro. It's a simple equation right there, all right? Now, my man was busy. He went to work. It's a regular day for him, you know? Even if the flower or whatever candy shop was across the street, he had so many plans in his mind, right? Finished his work, he's coming home, he has things he has to take care of. It crossed his mind, but just because it crossed his mind does not think he thinks of you any less. Otherwise he wouldn't be with you. So I mean, these women out here who are advocating and telling all these women to break up with their man, blah blah blah, just because a man missed you know, a cup of chocolates and a teddy bear on Valentine's Day, bro, and flowers or whatever. Like, you guys need to reevaluate yourself.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it.
What?
Also, I don't like that the fact that you put your hat. Why do you have the hat on?
Fake briefcase.
Fake briefcase.
I mean, the hair done. It's done.
Well, why didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I don't understand. I just want to see your hair.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles. You feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother.
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, dollar. Let's be respectful.
You sound like him though.
That's
So
because we
talking-
from the same place. So you don't like
No,
people from your hometown.
I never said
And
that.
that's respectful. I can respect.
I just want a man with a higher vocabulary that you don't have on your day-to-day speak. Speaking to all the other women, trust. I know you're good.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real like respect. I can't let you, like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went through with.
Though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
You feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle. I speak a certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's.
That's fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood niggas in
I
general.
wasn't throwing shade on you.
Speak
though.
with a little slang. I got a little hood to me. Like, I'm educated, baby.
No, that's
We can
fine.
move forward. Thank you.
Yo, it's so funny. Like, look at this video, bro. This backhanded compliments, bro. Like, what's up with her? You know, I think this man here resembles probably an old ex of hers, you know, she had a bad falling out with, and she's taking it out on him. He didn't do anything wrong. She doesn't even know him as a person. They didn't even speak, yet you see how much she's judging him. And that's how women are going to do with you, right? Whether you guys are dating or you're going on these dates or dating apps, whatever, they're going to prejudge you like this without even knowing you, just based on what you're presenting, how you come dressed, what you're carrying, how you look like, your height, your facial structure, your hair, everything, right? They don't even know who you are, bro. You could be a lawyer, accountant, you could be a judge. For all you know, you can have like a biggest house, you can have the nicest car, so you could have everything pitch perfect, but you're just getting prejudged of those 3 to 5 seconds she lays her eyes on you, bro. Tell me about that, right? My man here came in the room as well. He came with a different energy. He didn't prejudge her right away, right? He didn't even say what maybe he was thinking some things, but he didn't really say it, right? Because he probably knows, like, he doesn't know her that well for him to be voicing his opinions. But you see, she's coming out here attacking him as if like they had some kind of personal beef, as if it's her mission to destroy him. And he has done nothing wrong. Everything he has, everything he does, him just existing is a problem to her. So I think, yo, she needs help, definitely. I mean, I think she's probably heartbroken from some previous relationship and she's trying to take it out on this, which is kind of unfair. I think everybody needs a chance, bro. You can't just out here like be prejudging people before knowing them.
I've got weight loss surgery and she thinks she's fine enough to divorce me.
Huh?
I told her to calm down. Men don't want to see her skin hanging everywhere like melted stick of butter. She's moved on with our male friend. I've got hoes too, but why does she do this to me? Help. That's the peakest thing I've ever heard. That's the peakest analogy I've ever heard. She moved in with our friend, our male friend. I've got hoes too, but why they do this to me?
Well, I'll tell you first of all why they do this to you. First things first, man, let me tell you one thing. If your woman was overweight from the beginning and she gets this change, right? She changes her appearance, she loses the weight, all of a sudden her confidence now goes up. All of a sudden now she thinks she deserves better. She's more inclined to break up with you because now her market is hot. Trust me, it's already hot to begin with, right? We already know, no matter how heavy set the girl is, just her being a girl, she's already getting some sort of buzz from men, right? She's already getting some attention. But imagine now her losing that weight. You know how much more attention she's getting? And on top of that, bro, with your male friend, you know, he's probably always there complimenting her, telling her she's looking good, she lost all this weight, blah, blah, blah. And you're probably too busy, since you said you already go hoes too anyways, you're too busy with your other hoes for you to be around to notice these things, right? And on top of that, bro, why would you want to be married to this? This is such an unhealthy dynamic. You have hoes on the side, right? She's trying to move away from it. Why don't you let her move? It seems like you're not really invested in this relationship. Had you like cheated on her once by mistake or whatever, I would have like accepted it. I would be like, yo, you know what? You got a point. Everybody makes mistakes. That's all good. But you have hoes, bro. That means you're in this relationship and you have a lot of hoes on your roster. And yet you still want to be married to her. You can't have everything, my guy. You gotta decide, right? So for her choosing to walk away, she has a right to, bro. And I don't blame her. She can walk away, definitely, right? So I mean, you wondering why she does this to you in the first place. Look at how you're living. Look at what you're doing. This is the reason why she will do this to you. And of course, we can go into other details, right? Like her losing her weight or whatever, getting that surgery and all, and now looking all good and feeling some type of way. Maybe looking down on you now, thinking she can do better. You know what I mean? The list is still long. But I think the generic ones, it's, man, your attitude, your demeanor, and on top of that, bro, she probably can sense you don't really like her like that, you know? You got hoes, bro. I mean, I don't know why you're stressing if you have hoes. Why are you stressing this much?
I just have a quick question. Is this a 2-part haircut? You going tomorrow to finish it? You do the fade first and then tomorrow?
What kind of girls you like, bro? I like to keep it in the culture, so if there's any other tips.
Oh, we got a racist over here. To keep it in the culture, he's in New Jersey. Go back to Egypt then. What's after Egyptian women? Egyptian women.
Latinas.
Latinas, okay. Yeah. Latinas, okay.
We definitely got them.
Well, we gotta find you a girl with a, you know, because I found a girl with at least like a college degree, right? Any Latinas with college bachelors? Right there in the back? Yeah?
Oh, you know what? I love it. Her friends got the light on her, like,
Yo, come on stage, come on stage. Okay, man. Oh, shit, bro.
damn! We gonna start the minute at $10. $10 here, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15. Right here, $16.
What's crazy?
She got my eyes very young. She is stunning.
Oh! Nicole, did you hear what he said? He said, you know what's crazy right now? That's how we talk. You know what's crazy right now is she caught my eye and she's stunning. That's what he said.
He saw you earlier and he was like, oh,
But low key, you guys look like a great match. You guys.
Wait, but you gotta stand up. Let's see.
Stand up, bro. All right, so Nicole, like, how long have you been single for?
Yeah.
Like a year.
Great. And how long have you been single for?
A year too, bro.
Ah. I like it. I like it. And where'd you go to college? Where'd you go to school?
I went to Kane.
And then where'd you go to school?
I graduated undergrad from Kane.
When y'all get married, you gonna remember this right here. This is better than Tinder and right here.
Yeah, bro. Yo, give it up for these two right now, man. We're going to put them out.
Hug it out. Let's hug it out.
Hug it out. If y'all want to make out, y'all can make out.
You don't have to make out, but you know.
Yes! We did it!
Yo, bro, this is a match made in heaven, yo. This is actually one of those first entertainment, whatever, comedy things that I tuned in all the way to. Because, you know, sometimes there's comedians, they say too much, bro. You know, sometimes they're not really that funny, bro. But, like, this one, bro, I like what they're doing, bro. They're trying to hook up a brother. That's cool. That's awesome. You know, they're, like, playing, like, matchmaker. And this is how those reality dating television series should be like, bro. Instead of being all this scripted, bro. Like, look at this, bro. And this is what I always tell men, bro. If you're going to be a wingman, you should be like this. These men right here who are running this whole platform, look how great of a wingman they are, bro. You know, trying to match them all together and all. And what a perfect pair. Why not? Help a brother out, right? This is actually one of the most iconic approach a man could do. Like, look at it, right? Just think about it. Next time you go to a comedy show, you can ask one of the comedians to just bring you on stage and bring a girl you like or something, you know what I mean? And to try and run the dynamics like this, trying to introduce you guys. That's even way better than you just going and approaching her straight up. Just imagine that. Then later on, if you guys are dating or whatever, you can say you guys met at a comedy show right on stage. How cool would that be, you know? So, I mean, yeah, man, these guys, perfect, man. I give them kudos for being the greatest wingmen ever, bro. Because a lot of comedians, bro, they be sitting there talking jack shit, bro. They be right there roasting you because they have to make the audience laugh, right? So they make you the center of their whole storyline, bro. You know, throwing jokes at you, you know, kind of like dissing you and roasting you up. But these guys here, I like their vibe, bro. It's kind of cool, bro. Kind of brotherly, you know. Only thing I don't like is how they're hyping that girl up so much. Like, you know what I mean? She looks just regular, bro. I mean, she's good looking, bro. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of good looking women out there, right? So you don't really gotta pedestalize her and put her like, oh, like you never seen one before, bro. You guys look like you guys are acting like you lived in a cave, bro, and you guys never seen a girl your whole life. She's just regular, bro. She just came prepared, all dressed up, presentable, like any other girl would. So I mean, yeah. But we all know Latinas, bro. Latinas be like killing it in the dating scene, right? Pun intended. Because we know what's happening in Colombia, right?
One of the biggest scandals in South Korea. Nobody could stop talking about it for months because of how bizarre this whole plot is.
My parents are still talking about this.
This is the story of the fencing Olympian Nami, who marries the youngest son of the most secretive conglomerate chaebol family in South Korea, the Chons. Nam Hyun-hee. We're gonna call her Nami. She starts dating a chaebol kid, and you would think that she hit the jackpot. Like, this is what life is about. She's about to be a diamond spooner. I mean, she was already doing so good for herself. But everyone around Nami, her friends and her family, they're trying to convince her, girl, more money, more problems. It's not gonna be easy. It might even ruin your life. It's like one of those K-dramas. Your world is gonna drastically change. People are gonna despise you for marrying into a billionaire family. People are gonna want you dead or apart. Do you still want to do this? Paradise Group is one of the largest casino owners in South Korea, one of the oldest casino owners. JJ is the illegitimate child of the current chairman, president of Paradise Group, meaning JJ's mom is not the wife of the chairman. And the dad had an affair that led to JJ being born. Presumably, life was not easy for JJ. JJ's dad did not want anyone to know that he had an illegitimate child, so he shipped JJ off and JJ's mom off to the United States, to New York to be exact, and just sent them stupid amounts of money every single month to keep them quiet. Now, Paradise Group's youngest son announces that they will be marrying Olympian Nam Hyun-hee, and she was an Olympic silver medalist in fencing. The engagement photos, though, goofy goof. Why does it look like a melodramatic thriller K-drama poster where it's about two people who are married and they're like trying to kill each other? Just look at them. Just look at the pictures. Look at the pictures. So, the night that the engagement was made public, Nami received a DM on Instagram. She clicks open the DM and it reads, translated, he's not rich. He's not from the US. He's not a chaebol. He's from the countryside in South Korea and he is not even a he.
Bro, this is like a whole movie plot. Like, what the heck? How can you have these many twists, bro? And at the end, the person that she's marrying is not even actually a dude. Bro, I think that she should make this into a movie. If this is actually real, like, I haven't really followed it to verify if it's real, but I think they should make this into a movie. It would be the best blockbuster movie out there. Like, imagine that, bro. Like, you guys are engaged and in the end you find out that the chick finds out that she's marrying a person that was not even a guy to begin with. It's got all the juicy spoilers, everything you can think of. You know, excitement, there's anger, there's action, adventure. Man, all the genres are in here, bro. This is definitely a movie plot. That's wild.
What's your name?
My name is Yoonju Lee.
Yoonju Lee. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
What is your ideal type of the guy you want to date?
No handsome. This face is like dog. Big dog is no handsome. It's cutie. Face like 175 이상.
175. What type of Western guys do you find attractive?
I like gangster. 약간 gangster. 맞나? Gangster?
Why do you like a gangster?
It's so very cool. Face is cool. Is vegan, fashion and face is very cool. No.
Why don't you have a boyfriend?
I don't know. Why don't have a boyfriend?
Last question. What is your Instagram?
This is kind of a funny interview because I just want to ask her, like, your preferences are a little bit weird, aren't they? Like, you want a man with a dog-like face, but you want him to be gangster. How are those two things related? He can either be one, he can't be the other. You know what I'm saying? You can't have two in between, otherwise you start looking phony. You start looking almost like a jokester. How do you want him to be like a dog with a dog face or whatever, but yet he be gangster, and the way he carry himself be all gangster? Like, I think you're a little bit confused as to what you want, and that's the reason why you're still single, because until you nail down what exactly you want, you're not gonna find a man in this preference, because most men, they're either one or they're the other. You know what I mean? They're not really both, and you can have two things on the opposite end of the spectrum and try to put them all together. Like, a dog is all here and we got a gangster all here, and you want them to all fit and somehow merge and the guy to embody all those. It's not gonna work like that. And I think this is a main reason why you're single. Your expectations are a little bit complicated here, you know. So you gotta like dial it down a bit, refine it a bit, you know, modify it.
Never in my 28 years on this earth have I ever desired to be a man. Have I ever looked at a man and been like, yeah, Mr. Aubrey Drake Graham, you have got it going on. Not only is this man incredibly talented in terms of music, acting, very highly respected businessman in all aspects. He's good looking, he's funny, has a good personality, he's disgustingly rich. Okay, he's Canadian. You want to say about Canadians? Arguably the most famous artist of our generation. Okay, like he could literally get any woman that he wants. I don't know what Rihanna's problem was. Okay, and then on top of that, you have an absolute schlong. Did anybody see what I thought? Because what is happening? Absolutely not a single one of you can ever talk shit on this man ever again because baby, he literally has it going on all ends of his life. Like, no.
You know the way she's speaking, bro? All women think this way, man. I'm telling you, man. Doesn't matter if it's your wife, your girlfriend, or whatever. Whatever celebrity they're crushing on, this is their mindset. This is their mentality, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You guys be taking them to these concerts. You guys be taking them wherever you're taking them. You know, these basketball games, you know, soccer games or whatever. F1 racings, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how they're crushing on their, whatever, on these celebrities, bro. Look how she's crushing on Drake right now. Now tell me, if she's not in a room together with Drake one-on-one, you don't think anything is gonna happen. Right off the bat, doesn't matter who she's married with, but she's cheating, and that's like any other girl, right? So like, look how she's glorifying it. Look how she talks about him. He's her perfect match, right? Because Drake fits all these credentials, right? He has everything going for him. He got the money, he got the looks, he got everything, like she named it, right? And the schlong. What more could a girl want? He got the whole package. So some of you guys who are taking your women out there to Drake concerts, be careful, bro, because your girl just might get snatched right beneath your nose.
So how many ex-bitches you got then? Stop playing.
I ain't got none.
You don't have any?
None.
How many girls you used to talk to
Zero. You're the only girl I ever met.
How many girls would you talk to at one time back in the day?
I don't know.
You don't know that many?
Hell no, I don't remember. It's erased from my memory, like Men in Back. You know, that I did that to myself. You know what I mean?
You used to dog bitches back in the day?
No.
No? No. Stop.
Sorry.
Vicente! You used to dog bitches back in the day?
No, I'm a gentleman, baby.
You be dogging me?
I'm a gentleman, baby.
You can't be dogging me, okay?
No.
Don't be dogging me out here.
Nah, you the wifey. You the wifey.
Like, there's other positions?
You know, you gotta act right. You know what I mean?
Are there other positions with the wifey, or is wifey the only position?
You my point guard.
Stop.
You my captain. You the captain. You my point guard. MVP.
No.
You my most valuable player.
There's
baby.
other bitches out there that think they got something going on. They better show up, woman to woman type shit.
My man understood the assignment and he answered correctly. He passes tests. This is a test whenever a woman's asking you about your past and how many people you dated and how many hoes you got. This is a test. She's trying to fight you for everything you answer. So whenever you're answering, you gotta be careful. You gotta think both ways. Some guys like to answer truthfully and honest, right? Without even thinking. And then they get themselves into muddy waters because their mouth is just running without them even actually processing what they're saying, right? So a woman can just easily come up to you, bro, and she can be like talking in that kind of tone as if she's just curious. She doesn't care. But as soon as she gets the answer, bro, her demeanor, everything changes. Now you guys are fighting over there. Now she's all upset, breaking the dishes, acting like a little child, even though something happened 10 years before you guys got together, before you guys even knew each other. All of a sudden she's feeling some type of way. That's how it goes, man. So my guy here, he understands these relationships. He knows how they go. So I like how he answers.
What's your name?
Ella.
Ella?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I like you. I know it might be like a weird approach, but I consider myself a weird person. But
That's okay.
yeah. Can I get your number?
Sure.
Oh, nice. What do you study here?
I'm nursing.
Nursing? Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And then what year are you?
I'm a freshman.
Okay, nice. You like it so far?
Yeah.
Wait, let me find this quick. Started making me nervous. So how's your day?
Good. How's yours?
Good, good. I'm looking for oh, here we go. Sorry, you're giving me the butterflies.
Stop.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Oh, okay, nice, nice.
Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little far out,
yeah,
but I came to see you.
Oh, wow. Did you really?
Yeah.
It's a long trip.
Yeah, you want to get weird later?
I have to get to class, actually.
Okay. All right, well, I'll text you.
Nice meeting
Yeah,
you.
see you. Bye.
Hey yo man, these YouTube pickup videos, man, I'm not really big fond of them because I know guys are always trying to create entertainment out of them, right? They're trying to make them as funny as they can, but it's like, yo, why don't you have a genuine conversation, bro? Get her number, get whatever, plan the date, and yeah, call it a day, bro. I don't know, you have to be a little bit weird or I don't know what you're trying to prove. Like, everything was going good, even your approach was good, even though, I mean, it's you're saying you're a weird guy. It's kind of like a weird thing to do. Why would you say you're a weird guy? How are you a weird guy? You're taking a shot. Most guys won't even approach a woman like this. You have big balls to go up to her and approach her and tell her how you feel. But at the end of the day, you make this really weird by how you're executing it. I don't know why you have to say all that unnecessary shit. Like, why do you have to say that weird cringe stuff? Look, I noticed at the end she even ran away, bro. So I mean, if this is the whole point, is that how you want views and reaction and attention? Is that how you want to grow your social media platform, your YouTube channel? This is why I don't really like these street pickup videos, because a lot of guys, once the camera's on, bro, they say completely out of pocket things, bro. They don't keep it natural. Why do you gotta be entertaining? Why do you gotta be a monkey for? You know?
You're beautiful. I'm like not having a really great day. I was wondering your phone number would make my day a lot better. I'm kind of like,
Why are you not having a day?
huh?
Why are you not having a day?
Well, I'm trying to buy something, you know. This is like my bank is like locking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I got angry at them. I was like, why'd you guys lock my card? I'm trying to figure it out. Can I get your number though?
How old are you?
Are you British?
Yeah.
Really? Can you guess? If you guess, you go on a date with me. If you guess wrong, you still go on a date with me.
28.
24.
Aw. I'm nearly 30.
You're nearly what?
Nearly 30.
It's okay. What?
You're 24.
It's like a couple years off. So what?
A couple years.
We're
I'm
both
30 next month.
we're both adults here. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Now this interaction, bro, is way better than the last one, bro. Look how he carried it, bro. Right? It's normal. He's not really weird about it, bro. He's just having a normal conversation like he's talking to a friend. Right? And it's really genuine too. He doesn't have those pickup lines, bro. He's not telling her every second that she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's this. I mean, sure, he threw it once, but he kept it going, right? He kept a dynamic flow. He let it flow perfectly. A lot of guys out there, bro, they be spending that whole 10 minutes when they're talking to these chicks, bro, telling them how pretty, how gorgeous, how beautiful, how blah blah blah. It's like, bro, she already knows that. Don't you think she looked at the mirror before she got out of her house and made sure she's presentable, make sure her makeup's on point, her teeth are all brushed, her clothes is nice, her hair is straight? Don't you think she knows she's beautiful, bro? That's the whole point why she's outside, because if a girl didn't feel she's beautiful, she wouldn't be outside. And a girl never goes outside unless she feels and she looks beautiful in her mind too, and physically, right? Some of them, I know they're a little bit hideous, but like most girls, 90% of them, they make sure to look presentable in some way, right? So I mean, of course, you telling her that she's beautiful, don't you think she knows that? I mean, if you want to throw a compliment, sure, one is good, two, no bad, but don't make the essence of the whole conversation just about you glorifying of how perfect she is, you know?
Can you share like any memorable challenges you've had like in the dating scene out here in Korea as a black woman?
Brace yourself, because this is going to be one of the craziest things you've ever heard. I was dating this guy. He was really nice. He was like really into sports and like cars and shit. I don't know, whatever. And one of the things he was into most was like solo travel. And he'd like showed me all these photos. A few months into us dating, he had told me he was going to England. Like it was his first time leaving the country. Again, it was a solo trip. He was like really, really excited. You know, he left. He was texting me like, oh, like I miss you. I wish you were here. A few days after he left, I was scrolling on TikTok, as you do. And you know those like recommendation pages where it's like cafes in Seoul that are good. So I go on and I'm scrolling and I see a little dance video. I'm like, that tattoo looks awfully familiar. So I click on it and it's the guy that I was with. And the first video, it's like a filter. It's like, oh, what letter does your soulmate's name begin with? And it was his full government name. So I go through her account, the solo trips, yeah, her birthday, Valentine's Day, and they were in England together. He was with his girl.
Wow, man. She just got played, bro. Jesus, man had a whole other relationship. And you know what? A lot of men do this, bro. They be like in relationship, they be in marriages, but yet they're telling these women that they're single. And these women are finding out the hard way. But let me tell you guys, bro, for all you men out there who are playing these kind of games, you know, with social media, with technology nowadays, everywhere where you're putting your information, bro, it's not hard for a girl to find out your life. So if you're hiding anything from her, she'll eventually find it out. Because now you have apps like TikTok, right, that they're just recommending content. So imagine you're a man, you're making TikTok videos out there, right, and you tell her your name is this and this is what you do, but on your TikTok video you're showcasing your whole life of what you actually do. Don't be surprised if the girl you just met ends up finding everything she needs about you, and then she ends up ghosting you, and then you wonder what happened, right? A lot of guys are like this, bro. They never ask themselves, why did she stop talking to them? Why did she delete them? Why did she block them, right? Because in their mind, right, they go, they have a good time, they're having a nice meal, the relationship is going perfectly, but then later on, out of the blue, the girl just ghosts them, just blocks them, and they're sitting there like all puzzled. Oh, why did you do this? Blah 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 blah. I can't understand this. And then they all start hating on women. At the end of the day, it's like, bro, don't you think that she probably came across your page and what you're posting, and you have your girlfriend or your other wife, your other secret relationship full on display? Don't you think she noticed that and she just decided to block you off the way? But a lot of guys out here, bro, they be sitting here and they be like acting like victims as well, bro. It's not just women that act up, it's men as well, bro. That's why we gotta correct this type of shit, right? So if you're a man and you're moving this type of way, first of all, it's not ethical, it's not nice. Keep things clean, bro, and truthful, so you don't get yourself into mess down the road.
I got sprinkled by a boy, and I need to talk about it. I meet this boy early November, and by the end of November, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, and I know that's fast, but that's just how it happened. I was in Europe, and I thought I was in love, okay? In the beginning, he told me about having 2 jobs that he hates, he's miserable, he doesn't make that much money. I am fortunate enough to say that I'm doing well. Like, it's okay, no problem, and I started getting dinners and lunches and just, you know, a lot of things, to the point where I was paying 80% of our things. I would bring the bill for dinner, and he would just sit back and wait for me to take it. He even paid for our first date. So a month in of knowing of each other's existence, not just dating, this guy comes to my apartment and makes me dinner, and it was really good, and I'm like, wow, that's really good. You know what? You cook, I'll pay the bills. Obviously, as a fucking joke. He laughed, I laughed. I thought we were on the same page. We moved on. 2 days later, I'm looking for an apartment in Barcelona, and he's helping me. He keeps sending me 2 bedrooms, and I'm like, why do I need a 2-bedroom? It's just me. He's like, well, where am I going to put all my clothes? I have a lot of things. Also, it has to be a pet-friendly apartment because of my dog. I'm like, when the fuck did we talk about moving in together? I play dumb, and I'm like, oh, are you going to pay for your place and then also half of this? He's like, no, why would I do that? Just like, what do you mean? Why would you do that? He's like, yeah, you said I cook, you pay the bills. That's a fucking joke. This man took it seriously. I tell him that I'm joking, that that's not gonna happen, and that he can move in when he can pay his half, and also later in the future. Ever since that happened, I was just anxious every single time we talked about money, or we even went out to dinner, because I knew I was just gonna pick up the tab. But I go to Texas for a whole month, so for a whole month, I don't see him. So I forget the money thing, right? I come back, we meet in Portugal, I get the hotel, I get the Ubers, I get the breakfast. He doesn't even bother to say thank you anytime I paid. He gets coffee and lunch here and there. We come back to Barcelona and we're planning a trip to Cadiz. Of course, I paid the hotel. So before going on this trip, I was like, you know what? I want to clear the air so I don't have that anxiety every single time they bring the bill. I text him and I'm like, hey baby, for this trip and moving forward, I think we should each pay our own stuff because we need to save. You pay for your shit, I pay for mine. I wasn't even asking this man to pay for my stuff. Mind you, he would talk about his savings all the time, saying that he could afford to go to Bali 10 times there and back. Like, he had money, he made decent money, and he just did not, he just wanted to save it all and didn't want to spend it. When I tell you he was fucking livid, he starts going off saying how he thinks that's so cheap to split the bill. He's like, in a relationship, I don't notice who is paying more than the other. That he hates people that think that way, that I'm not the Natalia that he met. Who did I talk to that made me change my mind and my way of thinking? You're calling me cheap because I want you to pay for your own shit. When I tell you I've never been so quick to drop someone, he's 30, I am not dealing with this shit. This is done. Never thought this would happen to me. I'm kind of flattered that I was like a little sugar mama for a bit. Silver lining.
My question to her is like, yo, okay, first of all, I understand, like, he made a point, right? He definitely says, yeah, he's not counting who's paying what in the relationship, mostly because you're paying everything. You're paying 90% of the things. He's probably paying like, what, 10%? That's why he's not counting. That's why he will tell you this. But at the end of the day, man, you notice a sign. You as a woman, right off the bat, right, you decided to, you know, be nice and pay for things and all that. He's of course taking it for advantage. If he didn't have money, that's one thing, but he has money, he doesn't want to use it, so of course he's taking it for advantage, right? Because he knows like, yo, why would I spend my money if she's gonna spend her money, right? So you should have corrected this right off the bat. When you notice this pattern, you shouldn't have let it escalate up to this point. Right off the bat, you should have told him, you know what, hey, I got this money, okay, it's cool, you can pay a couple bills, but at the end you come up with a system where you guys can split the bills evenly, right? Maybe he covers these type of payments, you cover this type of payments, right? Because now look at it, you let it get too deep to the point that he got so used to this type of lifestyle, and now when you were trying to cut it, he wasn't having it, right? So off the bat, you should have done this way sooner. And I love how at the end here you are like trying to justify like how you cut him off, like it's a good thing, like, you know what I mean? Like, you waited too long. Men already enjoyed a whole buffet, all you can eat buffet for free. Why did it take you this long to cut it off? You notice the red flags. See, women sometimes, bro, they're a little bit, they're not thinking right. For them being the smartest gender out there, their mind is not really processing as how I would have imagined it should be, you know? Like, you noticed this man was taking you for granted, right? He's making you pay all these bills, yet he has money, he has a job, but he's using you like this, and you let yourself get used, and at the end you're a victim. The math ain't math.
Hoping that your relationship with Stephanie is going to be?
Well, to be honest, I was always thinking that I can be the one to be with Stephanie, so I can move from here and go over to the United States. So when Stephanie told me about taking me over to America, I have a lot of big dreams. All the time, first thing is my family, my kids, my mom, my dad. I can make better life for them. Plus my baby mother, Emma, because she's my baby mother. We lived together 14 years. I love her so much, and I will always take care of her. I never ever in my life ever find someone that give me free money. So I feel special that I meet someone like Stephanie. If I marry Stephanie and I have to move out from Belize, I would always think about my kid.
Guys, this is what I mean. Like, yo, these dating shows, bro, these all live dating shows, 90 Day Fiance, Love in Paradise, they're all scripted, bro. That's why I don't believe that bullshit. Like, look at this. My man here, this is on this. He had an agenda from the beginning, trying to change his life. That's why he applied for the show. He got in, right? It's not even to actually fall in love. He has a whole family outside of this, bro. It's just to get the exposure and to go to America. At least he's honest with it. But that's how it goes, right? There's a whole other agenda. Some people do it for fame. Some people do it for other reasons. These are not genuine connections that you think they are, you know? Just because a show edits the videos, add music, add perfect moments, and it looks like love at first sight. It ain't, bro. There's a whole production set. There's a whole plot. Everything is already written out. There's a whole script you have to follow. So a lot of you guys are always, especially women are victims of this because they're glued to their TVs and they're watching all this and fantasizing without realizing, like, yo, this is a whole script. Somebody just made this up and these are their characters. It's just for entertainment purposes. It's not a real thing. But anyways, guys, yo, that's the video I got for you. Make sure to click the like button, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about it. Comment down below all your other opinions. As you already know, your boy PAPI. Catch you next time.